Hello, my name is Lady Penny Picker, and I welcome you to my channel. For today, I'm going to be going through some pennies and looking for copper, looking for Wheaties. I'll look for Canadian and also look for 2009s. So join me on my adventure, and I'm going to go through this stack right here, and I'll let you know what I find. So hang in there with me. Right off the bat, I have my first Wheatie. You can see my very first roll I'm going through. And it is I have to use my microscope, I can't see. It's a 1949D. My first Wheatie today. Look at that. Isn't that a beauty? And I have my cup over here for my Wheaties. And in it goes. Alright, I'm gonna keep going and see what else I find. I went through and I took out all the new ones because I don't deal with them. Because there's nothing to them. So I'm gonna go through and check these real quick. That's a 2006. As you can see, this is how I lay them out. I go through them, I pick out the new ones that have the shield on the back. I take all those out. And this is what I have left out of that roll, minus the one Wheatie I found. So these, I'll check the dates and see if they're a Wheatie or 2009 or a Canadian. Obviously, there's no Canadian in this one, but that's what I do. So now I'll go through each of these and see if I have any good dates, because I also have my books, and that's 85, so that's not copper. So it'll go in my jug over here. So I try to pick out the ones that look the oldest. Like that looks pretty. Yeah, it's a 73. I don't know if I need a 73, so I'm gonna put it right there. But that's a copper, so I'm gonna keep that one. But my book's right here, and I'm filling them up with. That's a 78. This one's a 78. So that's a copper. So it'll go here with my copper ones. This one, I can't read it. It is see, this one I can't read it because it's, this one I can't read it because it's war. So I'll take my scale and I'll weigh it, and it is 2.53, so that's not copper. So it'll go in my jug over here. In the jug, we refill it, the ones that's not copper, and we take it back to the bank. This one's a 1990. See what that one looks kind of old. This one looks kind of old. I always check the back, make sure it's not a 2009. It's not. So then I look. It's 1990, so even though it looks older, it's not. This one looks kind of old. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's like an 86 maybe. Yeah, I'm old. I'm old and blind, y'all. No, it's 84. So I had to go in my jug, my return jug. And I have this one. Like I said, the first thing I do is I go through and I take out all the new ones, the shields. It's 83. I weigh my 83s just in case, because you never know. Yeah, it's 2.53, so it's not copper. So that goes in the jug. And I'll just go through all the rest of these. And I'll be right back. I'm going to check on the rest of them, and I'll be right back with you and let you know if I found anything else. Just opened my second roll. I'm going to go through these real quick and see if I have any with the shields on the back, because obviously they're the new ones and I don't want the new ones. I'm going to these real quick. That's a good one. And this is what I do. I just go through them, check for the shields, and the ones that are good, I just put them to the side so I can go through them. New. Some of the newer ones look older than the old ones. I guess because they're so cheaply made. And again, bear with me because I can't see. So I do rely on my microscope. Or not microscope, magnifying glass. In the jug they go. These are the ones that I have out of that roll. They're pretty good. So this is a shiny one. Let's see what year this one is. It's a 2006. So it'll go in the jug. Check this one out. It's a 65. It's copper. This one. $92. $95. This is a copper. It's a 78. So let it go to the side. It's 81. This is a hobby that my husband and I do together. We just one day, I don't know how we got into it. Just one day we just started looking at pennies. And my husband, he looks at nickels. His channel is Sobriety and Silver. So if you'd like to check him out, he does nickels and the silver and all the fun stuff. I just do pennies. I'm interested in pennies. That's all I want to do. That's a 79. That's copper. This one's a 92. It's all beat up. It's a 2000. 2007. Sometimes you can't tell, but look at them. They look like they're old. Then they turn out being pretty new. Okay, and that one. This is ones I got out of this one. So far, this is all the silver I have. And my one Wheatie. What I did my one Wheatie. Why did I mix it in? There it is. It's my one Wheatie. My one Wheatie so far. And this is the copper I found so far. I'm going to go through 2 more rolls and see what we find in this one. Okay, these are the ones I got out of my 3rd roll. I've already took all the new ones out, so you wouldn't have to sit through that. That's pretty boring. That part is. So now I'm going to go through. This one looks old. There's no Wheaties in this roll, though. That's a 6. This is a 68. You can tell the newer ones because they're not as raised as the older ones. See how much more raised this one is than this one. So that's how usually you can tell right off the bat. This one is a 2008. 85. And I weigh all my 82s because they, okay, it's a 74. Because they stopped making them out of copper. What is that? I can't tell that. I can't tell if this is a 4 or a 9. So I'm going to weigh this one. Yep, that's copper. Might be. I couldn't tell what the date was. So I always weigh them if I can't tell what the date is. After 3.1. Okay, this is a 78. So it goes here. Okay, it's a 74. Pretty good so far. So far I have 5 out of this roll. 75. Nice. 76. 64. This year I was born. So that tells you how old I am. And I'm not much of a talker. I don't talk a lot. So if I get too quiet, I'll try to fix that because I'm not a big talker. But like I was saying, they stopped making pennies out of copper in 1982. But some of the 82s still were made out of copper. So I weigh all my 82s. And sometimes I weigh, there's another one, it's 1980. Sometimes I weigh my 83s too, just to be on the safe side. Right now we have, I think, 14 pounds of copper so far saved up. I know copper's not as good as silver or gold, but it's better than nothing. And this is a 75, excuse me. That's a 90. And then this one is a 2000. Well, and this is what I got out of that roll. Oh, this is the copper I got out of that one. So far, this is all the copper I've got so far out of 2 rolls. 3 rolls. But this is what I have left out of this last roll. After I took all the new ones out, this is what I have left. So let me start checking these. This is the last roll I'm going to do. It's 1960. So let's put this to the side. So now I'm going to get out this roll. And I'm going to do this one under my microscope. It's 82, so I'm going to weigh it. Because I said sometimes half the it's 3.13, so yes, it's copper. So I'm going to go here. It's the 81. This is really fun hobby though. I love doing it. The other day I sat for 4 hours and just went through penny rolls. I just love doing it. This is a 74. This one is an 80. 98. 92. Now something I won't do though, I won't take a Wheatie and plant it in my roll, act like I just found it. I won't do that. I'm honest. If I'm nothing else, I am honest. So, if I don't find one, then I don't find one. So I'm not going to cheat, just for likes and views. I'm not going to do that. It's just the thrill of the hunt. Some days you get a lot of them, some days you don't get any. I found, one today out of 4 rolls, I found 1. So that's par for the course. This is a 81. And this one is a 90. 2008. And my last one is a 1999. Well, out of 4 rolls, I got this much copper today. And 1 Wheatie. So I'll take my copper. Move my stuff out of the way here. That's my scale. Take my copper. And I'll put them in this copper box. We have 1 box, 10-pound box of copper. Ooh, this is our second. So I think last time we weighed it, we had 4 pounds in this box. I'm not going to weigh it right now. I'm just going to put them in the box. This is my copper box. What do we have so far? Just a regular penny, $25 penny box. And that's the copper we find. Well, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, please like and subscribe. And my husband's channel is Sobriety and Silver. If you'll give him a look, you will enjoy his content because he's a talker. He loves to talk. So if you like this, I thank you for joining me. And thank you. Goodbye.